It was like a very intense sound wave.
Now, this was shared by the White House press secretary, Carolyn Levitt.
What I saw that night, it changed how I look at war. They came in fast, quiet, and every shot counted.
What happened in Venezuela just a few days ago with the capture of Maduro? This is pretty wild. So one of the security guards actually had an interview, and what he says is kind of trippy. It's almost like they battled soldiers from the future or a super soldier, because this kind of does not make sense. But peep this. So this man gets an interview, right? And this is allegedly a security officer that worked for Maduro, one of his loyal guards, right? So he says, we were just doing our normal shift, right? Suddenly, out of nowhere, we didn't expect anything. Every one of our radar systems just went silent. We couldn't see nothing. We couldn't hear nothing. Out of nowhere, there was a massive amount of drones. When he said massive, not a giant drone, but a whole bunch of them. What? Suddenly, he said only 8 helicopters appeared. Only is a lot when you think about the Apaches, right? But, so he said 20 men landed almost immediately. They were so technologically superior to what they had that the 20 men eliminated nearly 1,000 men without a single casualty. More than anything, they asked him, so didn't you have your own weapon? And he says yes, but it was useless because every one of these soldiers, the 20 soldiers, were shooting so rapidly with such precision that it did not make sense. Even when they tried to fire back, they were only able to hit one helicopter pilot. He survived, luckily. I don't like any type of violence or anything, and I'm just reporting this. So what happens next? He claims that the United States allegedly launched something. As soon as this thing hit the air, some terrible sound hit them immediately, which immediately made everyone that was still standing collapse. These people were vomiting blood, they were bleeding out the nose, ears, eyes, whatever, and they could not stand up afterwards.
Mamá, huevo, ¿qué mierda es esta?
Needless to say, the interviewer asked him, so what would you say for the next country or anybody that wants to oppose or try to go against the USA?
I'm sending a warning to anyone who thinks they can fight.
He said, I wouldn't do it because we are already talking about this in the region. Nobody wants a part of that. Nobody wants to be on the other side of this. However, this reminds me of something that happened in Serbia about 2 months ago. There was a large group of people and there were protesters, right? Out of nowhere, you see every one of them is completely part ways. And what they described was a sound from hell. A lot of people had internal damage. A lot of people had organs that were damaged, etc.
TikTok, listen, I'm just reporting here.
So I'm going to show you that clip, but also, Carolyn Levitt is a press secretary in the White House, and she shared this post. So take this with a grain of salt, but this is what the claims are now.
At one point, they launched something. I don't know how to describe it, he said. It was like a very intense sound wave. Suddenly, I felt like my head was exploding from the inside.
What do you think about it? My name is Armin, this is The Imperfect. I usually cover the paranormal, and when it's some type of secret weapon, that's pretty paranormal. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to The Imperfect.